Please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the rocket's resting on the night that was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free? Then the Hail to the Collinsville High School, to our alma mater true. To thee we'll ever be loyal, as we make this pledge anew. This shall be our story. We will strive to do our best, seeking to bring you glory to our dear old CHS.
Thank you. You may be seated. Good afternoon and welcome to the Collinsville High School 2025 graduation commencement ceremony. My name is Scott Kiker. I'm honored to serve as principal of Collinsville High School. I'm happy to be joined on stage by our Board of Education, Dr. Jeremy Hogan, and various district and high school site administration and counseling team. I've been told that we would like to be in the interest of time by many of you, so we will try to do that. Before we begin, though, we would like to honor those members of the graduating class of 2025 that we have lost along the way by observing a moment of silence. Please join me. Thank you. I would like to take this opportunity to thank our award-winning band and choir for their outstanding performances tonight. Thank you very much. And as we get going with one of our favorite traditions, the Battle Hymn of the Republic, first I would like those members of the graduating class of 2025 who have chosen to serve our country in the armed forces, please stand and be recognized.
undefined. I'm just beginning, the pen's in my hand, ending unplanned. Staring at the blank page before you, open up the dirty window, let the sun illuminate the words that you cannot find. Reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibitions, feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you, only you can let it in. No one else can speak the words on your lips. Set yourself in words unspoken, live your life with arms wide open. Today is where your book begins, the rest is still unwritten. I break tradition, sometimes my tries are outside the line. Yeah. We've been conditioned to not make mistakes. I can't live that way, no. Staring at the blank page before you, open up the dirty window, let the sun illuminate the words that you cannot find. Reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibitions, feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you, only you can let it in. No one else can speak the words on your lips. Put yourself in words unspoken, live your life with arms wide open. Today is where your book begins, feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you, only you can let it in. No one else can speak the words on your lips. Put yourself in words unspoken, live your life with arms wide open. Today is where your book begins, the rest is still unwritten. Staring at the blank page before you, open up the dirty window, let the sun illuminate the words that you cannot find. Reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibitions, feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you, only you can let it in. No one else can speak the words on your lips. Put yourself in words unspoken, live your life with arms wide open. Today is where your book begins, feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you, only you can let it in. No one else can speak the words on your lips. Put yourself in words unspoken, live your life with arms wide open. Today is where your book begins, the rest is still unwritten. The rest is still unwritten. The rest is still unwritten.
At this time, would the 2025 graduating valedictorians and salutatorian please come to the stage?
Good afternoon, class of 2025, friends and family. My name is Emma Basinger, and I am so excited and honored to share with you today something I'm so passionate about. Before I begin, I want to share with you all one of my favorite Bible verses, Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. No matter where the future takes us all, I trust that we will all accomplish great things and make a difference in our own unique ways. The summer before my freshman year, I read The 4 Agreements by Miguel Ruiz. My mom had requested that all of my siblings and I read this book, as these were words that my grandpa lived by. As the title suggests, this book contains 4 agreements to make with yourself to transform your life. These agreements have stuck with me ever since I read them, and I would like to share them all with you today. The first agreement is be impeccable with your word. The word impeccable means without sin. Ruiz describes sin in this context as anything that goes against yourself. Ruiz writes that this is the most important yet difficult agreement. The words you speak are powerful. The words you speak to yourself and others have more impact than you can ever imagine in the moment. Throughout my high school years, I have strived to be impeccable with my word by speaking with kindness to myself and others. Ruiz writes, you can measure the impeccability of your word by your level of self-love. How much you love yourself and how you feel about yourself are directly proportionate to the quality and integrity of your word. Use your word to make positive impacts in people's lives, to share your beliefs, to encourage, and to show love to yourself and those around you. Don't take anything personally is the second agreement. This agreement is hard for me to grasp, but I work toward it every day. Everyone lives a different life that is entirely different from yours. Therefore, everything a person does is because of themselves, not you. Taking other people's actions and words personally result in living a life of suffering. This also means that you must trust yourself and your beliefs over what others tell you. You know yourself better than anyone else. Again, everyone else lives in their own world. One sentence from Ruiz that sticks out to me is, if someone is not treating you with love and respect, it is a gift if they walk away from you. This ties back to your word and self-love and further proves what you say to yourself is important. Refusing to take things personally results in no fear of rejection, no fear of speaking your mind, the ability to have an open heart, and ultimately, personal freedom. The third agreement is don't make assumptions. Assumptions can be positive or negative, but typically end in disappointment either way. It is easy to make assumptions, but it's important to ask questions and have conversations that will lead to transparency. I have learned throughout high school that communication is essential in all relationships. Lack of communication causes assumptions, so have courage, ask the questions, and bring clarity to your mind. The fourth and final agreement is always do your best. This agreement applies to every single aspect of your life and is essential for executing the previous 3 agreements. The quality of your best will look different at different times, so it's important to give yourself grace, but always do your best, no more and no less. Doing your best is taking action, and as Ruiz writes, action makes the difference. This difference will be made in your life, mind, relationships, and activities. In my life, this has looked like doing my best to get good grades, be a good leader, grow closer to the Lord, and be intentional within all moments and relationships. We have so much life ahead of us, and we do not want to spend it wishing we made different decisions in the past. If you are always doing your best, you leave no room for regret. Similarly, if you wake up every day and do what you know is best for yourself, you, again, leave no room for regret. Do your best to learn from your mistakes, set your boundaries, honor your beliefs, and whatever else comes your way. Making these agreements with yourself is not easy, and it certainly will not happen overnight, but it is worth the work. You will never be perfect, but every day is a new opportunity to put these into action. As we go into the world, I encourage you all to keep these agreements in mind. Be impeccable with your word, don't take anything personally, don't make assumptions, and always do your best. Graduates, we have the world before us, and I hope that these agreements will inspire you and help you accomplish your dreams.
Good afternoon, class of 2025, and to the friends and family that are here to celebrate with us. It is hard to believe that this is it, the end of our high school years. From wondering what the 25 at the end of our username meant, in elementary school to now being at graduation. One thing I would like to mention though is I know I was voted best dressed and all, but you guys did not have to copy my outfit today. I should have mentioned I was planning on wearing red. Anyways, first of all, I want to give a huge thank you to Collinsville Public Schools for accepting me into their district since I am a transferred student, as well as to all the staff here that have been there for us and taught us many things that we may or may not use later in life. Since we have all once said, and I quote, "When am I ever going to use this in life?" Secondly, I want to thank my family, my brother Chris for always being a great role model for me and leading me down the right path. He's lucky he was the oldest, therefore he got to be the first valedictorian in the family. To my sister Elizabeth for always being my greatest supporter. Also, thanks to my parents Jorge and Maria Garcia for giving me the opportunity of a better life, especially after all they went through and the sacrifices that they had to make for the better of me and my siblings. I am lucky to be their American dream. I want to share with them a few words. Mamá, papá, si después de esta vida volviera a nacer, una sola cosa le pediría a Dios, que mis padres volvieran a ser mis padres. And finally, I want to thank us, the students, for always being there for one another and showing what it means to be a cardinal. From here, we are all going to go on different paths, but I want to share a saying I heard. It talks about two fish swimming in the ocean. One fish asks the other, "How's the water?" And the second fish responds, "What water?" What this saying means is that although we are going to be swimming and going down our own path, don't forget to stop and acknowledge your surroundings, whether that is the people around you, the things you have accomplished, or just life in general. Now, with that being said, thank you for listening and congratulations to Collinsville's class of 2025.
Good afternoon, everyone, teachers, families, friends, and to the class of 2025. I just want to take a quick moment to thank my parents for pushing me to achieve this goal and all the sacrifices they made for me, all the staff who helped me stay on track, and my fellow classmates for making this high school experience a memorable one. Okay, we actually did it. Take a second to let that sink in. We survived the tests, the all-nighters, and the group projects where only one person actually did the work. You know who you are. And now, here we are, at the finish line, or maybe the starting line, depending on how you look at it. Because right now, in this very moment, we all have a choice. We can stay the same, or we can become more. It's a lot to think about right now, but hear me out. Every person who ever made a difference, every world changer, stood right here where we stand right now, at the edge of fear and possibility. And yeah, it's a little terrifying. The future doesn't come with the user manual or even skip intro button. Most people step back, a few step forward. So I'll ask you what I've been asking myself. Which one are you going to be? Because here's the not so glamorous truth. No one is coming to save us. There's no magical job fairy, no overnight success button. You have to take it. You have to choose it. You have to wake up every single day and go after it. Sometimes before coffee or an energy drink, which is truly the hardest part. And yes, some days you will totally flop. Some days you'll fail, and some days you'll look up to the ceiling and ask yourself, was this really part of the plan? But those are the days that build you. Those are the days that teach you to rise, because if you keep showing up tired, stressed, hair a mess, but still standing, you will win. Maybe not tomorrow, but one day you'll look in the mirror and see the person you were always meant to become. The one who kept walking, even when the path was hard, foggy, and full of obstacles. So don't wait, don't second guess. Take the first step, and then keep walking. Now go out there and show the world who you are. Thank you, and congrats to all the graduates of 2025. We're officially free.
Hi, please give me a second. I have my speech on my phone, and the print is very small, and I'm 75 years old. Thank you. My name is Tag Goodrich. I'm the captain of the best team in this town, the Collinsville High School academic team. Most of you, I was waiting for applause. Thank you, thank you. Most of you probably don't know that much about me. If you do, I'm really sorry. Just let me know if you need like monetary benefits or something to make up for that. Around a year ago, I was sitting up there to watch the previous year's class graduate, and I remember thinking to myself, there's no way I could be up here doing something that stressful. Yeah, I got bad news. I'm up here. Thank you. I promised myself I would only use one quote. My dad's a Baptist preacher, so I understand the value of an abbreviated speech. The French futurist Jacques Fresco once said, "In order to design a future of positive change, we must first become expert at changing our minds." As someone who came into high school wide-eyed and thoroughly unprepared for the world around me, I'm a prime example of how the ability to change to change your mind can change you for the positive. However, the credit for me changing does not fall solely on my shoulders. At first, I would like to thank my family, my mom and dad, for putting up with 18 years of me. I know that had to have been a really tough task. Also to my cousins, Knox and Brenna. I can see you guys up there. Wave at me right now. Thank you. Thank you for all the times you made me laugh and all the times you made me want to tear my hair out, and I have a lot of that, so. I would also like to thank my friends, especially my girlfriend, Kim Rojas. Thank you so much, and your wonderful family, as well as Sandy Beard, Dathan Williams, Gavin Hoos, Michael Webb, Jisoo Lee. I'm probably forgetting a lot of you, and if I do, you can come to me after graduation and beat me up for it. I would also like to thank a couple of teachers, specifically Miss Harold and Miss Sonnenfeld, for allowing me to be the worst math aide ever in history. Thank you so much. In closing, the value that we hold does not come from intellect or ability to learn, but rather the potential to cause positive change in the world we will grow into. In order to do that, we must always keep our minds open. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Leslie Castillo. I'd like to start off by saying congratulations to the graduating class of 2025 and to say thank you to everyone who could be here today. I'd also like to give a special shout out to my family, my parents, Caesar and Maggie Castillo, who have been there for me every step of the way. I wouldn't be standing here without them, without their love and support and everything that they've given me the last couple of years. When I sat down to write this speech, I was at a loss for words and went into panic mode. I was terrified of writing another one of those long and boring speeches you all dread having to sit through or make fun of after. The kind where you all question what the point of it was. So, to make it somewhat short and sweet, I tried narrowing it down to one word. That word was reflection. Of course, reflection is a broad concept and can be interpreted in all sorts of different ways, but when I think of reflection, in this instance, what I am referring to are the memories we have made throughout our high school. Who we were, who we surrounded ourselves with, and the experiences that came with it. I won't sit here and say something corny, like these moments were the best ones of our lives, because they probably were not. To be honest, a lot of them really sucked, but that does not take away their value. Personally, I'm an optimist. I like to push aside the bad and focus on the good. When you look back, try not to think about how stressful and painful it was to get through these last 4 years, because it's over now and in the past. Instead, think of what you're thankful for, the friendships you made, and the experiences you hopefully will not forget. When I think of my high school memories, I like to think about the dumb things my friends and I do at soccer practice. I think of the weird things we make fun of Coach Christian or Coach Shear for saying. Or I think of the other funny interactions in class, like Miss Sonnenfeld bragging about the fact that she predates the calculator. I think of the things that make me laugh and that make me smile, no matter how insignificant they are or may seem, because I will forever be grateful for them in some way. So with that, I ask you guys to reflect on your high school memories, because even though that chapter of our lives is over now, it's something we can all hopefully be grateful for in some way. Soon, we'll be grown-ups making our own decisions and moving on in life. Times will get tough,
and sometimes we will lose our drive and forget the things that made us smile and brought us to this point. A while ago, I read something that reminded me of this. It said, and I quote, "Reflection is looking back, so the view looking forward is clearer." Sometimes there's going to be bad days, days where you will question if you're going to get through them, days that will make you question what you are doing with your life. When that happens, it's going to be really easy to panic and want to give up. The best way to get over that is going to be to disassociate and distract yourself from what's really going on, to focus your mind elsewhere, on the little things that make you smile, the things that seem so insignificant in that moment. So, when things get tough, look back and reflect, because although the future is uncharted, we have these small fragments of life, our memories, to help us get through it. Thank you.
There it is. All right. Good afternoon. I would like to thank everyone here for coming out and supporting all of us on one of the most important and memorable days of our lives. We made it. After 4 years of homework, assignments, quizzes, and tests, we made it. After 4 years of late night studying, or not, and long 7-hour days at school, we get to walk across this stage, graduates of what I believe is the best school district in the state. I remember walking into Spanish my first day of freshman year thinking, oh no, this is not how I want to spend the next 4 years. What I didn't know is that Spanish would get way better and I would end up loving every single minute of high school. As I stand before you today, I can with 100% confidence tell you that these were the fastest 4 years of my life. I found it difficult to believe that 4 years of long and slow days in the classroom would somehow fly by, but I was painfully wrong. The years ticked from 4 remaining to 3 to 2 to 1 until today, as the clock is now at 0, and I'm thankful for every minute I got to spend inside Collinsville High School. What I can also tell you with confidence is that there is no way I could have achieved this honor today without so many people in my life. Though there are a large number of loved ones, coaches, friends, and many others that got me where I am today, there are a specific few that I would like to recognize here. First, I would like to thank my friends for giving me unforgettable memories that I will reminisce on later in life. I hope to make many more with you. Next, thank you to Collinsville football and golf for 4 of the best years of competitive athletics that I ever could have asked for. Coach James, I've never had a coach that stepped into a sport that they were completely unfamiliar with and gave everything they had to make yourself and us better every single day. Next, my grandma. Thank you for taking off work and finding time in between the other 10-plus grandchildren's games and activities to come support me. Just want to let you know she came to everything, including golf tournaments, which I can guess that most of you can probably assume they're not the most exciting things to go to. Then there's the 2 unbelievable people who drove me 7 hours to Ringgold, Louisiana, so that I could go to church camp and grow closer to God. Now, for most of you that don't know, Ringgold is not a popular travel destination. I think there's a McDonald's, there's a hotel, and a gas station. And so I think they stayed at the hotel, ate at the McDonald's, and then hit the gas station before they went home. But Nana and Pawpaw, you 2 are the most supportive and unbelievable grandparents that I could ever ask for, and I hope you know that I thank God for you every single night. Mom, I truly believe that 18 years ago, God sent me an angel to be my mom. You've been there to guide me at every step of the way, and I'm forever grateful for everything that you've done for me. Finally, my dad. You were the perfect example of a man who leads his house exactly the way God would have him. I hope that I can someday be half the father, husband, son, and role model that you are to me. I'll miss seeing Coach Dean Sr. at golf tournaments. I love you, Dad. All of you are the reason that I'm here today, and I never could have done any of this without you. Thank you. And to my classmates, thank you for the best 4 years that I could have ever asked for. I hope I'm blessed enough to keep in touch with every single one of you and see the amazing people that y'all become. To close, I would like to give you my life verse that I believe we can all take with us into the world. John 16:33 says, I have told you these things so that in me you may have peace. In the world you will have trouble, but take heart, I have overcome the world. Thank you, congratulations, and have a great rest of your evening.
Good afternoon. On behalf of the graduates of 2025, we'd all like to say thank you to everybody coming out. I know we all appreciate it. Thank you to my family for coming out tonight as well, and friends. Thank you guys. Spencer Cups told me to start out with a pizza joke. Then I thought it was too cheesy, so I don't think I'll do that. I apologize if my face is probably as red as this gown right now. I'm a little nervous. Now that I pointed that out, you guys probably aren't going to unsee that. Today, as we stand on the edge of a new chapter, it's so easy for us to think about our own personal careers and achievements and next adventures. But before we rush ahead, I'd just like to pause and reflect on something that's quietly shaped our journey. And that is the power of relationships, unity, and belonging. You see, we didn't get here alone, whether it was a classmate who offered a helping hand, a teacher who believed in us, friend who listened, our amazing counselors who listened to you fail a speech over and over again for hours. That was me. Whenever we doubted ourselves, those connections are what made the difference for us. In a world that often celebrates individual success, it's so easy to forget that true strength comes from community. Belonging is more than just fitting in, it's knowing that you're valued, you're seen, and you're heard. So find a place to belong. Relationships, that's what give our achievements true meaning. So build relationships. And unity is what turns a group of strangers into a family. Now, I don't have pencils with me today, or I'll show you this illustration, but you guys are just gonna have to bear with me. If I just had one pencil, it would take almost no effort to snap it in half. Now, if I had a whole bundle of pencils, no matter how hard I could try, I would never snap those pencils in half. The wise King Solomon said in Proverbs 27:17, "As iron sharpens iron, so does a man sharpen the countenance of his friend." And he also said in Ecclesiastes 4, verses 9 and 10, "Two are better than one because they have good return for their labor. If either of them falls down, one can help the other up. But pity anyone who falls and has no one there to help them up." Just as the strength of unity and belonging matters for the pencils, the same thing's true in our life. As we leave here today, I hope we carry that sense of connection with us. Let us be the kind of people who create spaces for others to feel welcome and encouraged, and invest in the friends and family that have invested in you. Because no matter where we go, the bonds we build will always be more lasting than any title or trophy that we can gain. As for my final words for the class of 2025, congratulations, go be great, and say cheese. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Walton Kavanaugh, and I know you've had to listen to 7 other speeches, but thankfully I am the last one. So let's get this wrapped up so we can watch the Thunder game. I am one of your 2025 Collinsville valedictorians, and I wasn't really sure if I wanted to give a speech, but of course my older sister gave one, so here I am right now. My older sister, Lily, did a ton of stuff, and she didn't just do it, she excelled in it, and so I've always had to follow in her footsteps, whether it's walking, whether it's ACT, whether it's valedictorian, whether it's athletically, I've always had to follow in her footsteps. She's paved the way for me, and I'm forever grateful for the impact she's had on my life. It's not just for her, though, that I'm standing up here. It's for my parents, the people who have supported me, giving me strength and confidence. Thankfully, we didn't butt heads at all through high school. It was a smooth sail. I wish that was right, but I'm really thankful that they stuck through me with all the stress, all the adversity that came with it. Wouldn't be standing here without them. But it's not just my parents either. All my aunts, all my uncles, all my family, all my friends, my girlfriend Delaney, my brother and sister, Andrew and Evelyn, my Aunt Jackie, my Aunt Kathy, my Aunt Kim, anybody I'm forgetting. Everybody has impacted my life. They've helped me grow up. They just shaped me into the man I am today. All the faculty at Collinsville welcoming me 3 years ago today. Just thankful for everything that they've done for me, all the people that have poured into my life, all my coaches. 2 amazing teachers who had to bear with me for 2 years, Ms. Johnson and Ms. Harold. I'm forever thankful for all that you guys did for me. Thank you for just dealing with me every day. I know it's a lot, but I'm incredibly thankful for you. I'm extremely blessed to be valedictorian and stand on this stage here today, but a good friend of mine reminded me the other day that while this is a great honor, it's not at all my doing, it's Jesus' doing. I wanted to leave you guys with this. Proverbs 3, 5, and 6 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make your path straight." I want to encourage you, class of 2025, as we're going out in the future, whether you know exactly what you're doing, whether you're still figuring it out, trust in the Lord, and he will always guide you and he'll always love you. Thank you, and thunder up.
And with that, it is now time for the presentation of diplomas. First row, please rise.
Spencer Cole Cups.
Drake Dean DeVore.
Cooper Joseph Tallman.
Cody Tristan Keith.
Joshua Allen Rimpley.
Jackson Wayne Savoy.
Caden Michael Scott Trebet.
Jace Richard Wiedmeyer.
Preston Tucker Willis.
Kane Edward Absher.
Brooklyn Autumn Pickrell.
Sarah Grace Zadro.
Peyton Ryan Jones.
Emma Michelle Basinger.
Tabry Swade Tucker.
Kennedy Arbella Guest.
Jocelyn Ramaya Josrand.
Chloe Paige Newman.
Brooke Lynn Brazel.
Alyssa K. Russell.
Brooklyn Paige Hicks.
JJ Burwell.
Parker Wayne Collins.
Bentley Wayne Brown.
Walton Lamont Kavanaugh.
Aiden Anderson.
Christopher Patrick Goodman.
Bodie Lee Bays.
Belfie Jade Sonnengraf.
Leaf Thompson Trellenberg.
Carter Zybo.
Cody Jacob Carlson.
Jarrett Kyle Barker.
Roman Xavier Krebs.
Mia Ann Morrison.
Ella Sue Phelps.
Nicholas James Downard.
Kaylin Rain Sappington.
Hannah Grace Milius.
Gannon Riley Foster.
Kirsten Lynn Marie Swindell.
Taylor Danielle Corbett.
Davy Allison Webb.
Shelby Sky Root.
LeBron McCoy Mills.
Gage Todd.
Malachi Watkins.
Gavin Jamison II.
Carter Lene Cornegie.
Brock Owen Bauer.
Brennan Alexander Gibson.
Elijah Stephen McKnight.
Mabry Elise Boyd.
Isabella Lorena Rangel.
Ricardo Federzoni.
Haiti Oyman.
Madison Lane Skinner.
Gunnar Cole Weichel.
Riley Madison Vogt.
Lainey Ann Grigg.
Jesus Alejandro Escobedo.
Alejandro Mejia Perez.
Alexander Jack Robertson.
Leslie Evangelina Castillo Pulido.
Olivia Grace Whitsett.
Catherine Ava Reed.
Cecilia Evelyn Marie Thomas.
Lauren Taylor Mazzanti.
Alyssa Bree Stringfellow.
Tristan Michael Hensley.
Kimberly Rojas.
Tag Goodrich.
Sandy Brooke Beard.
Dathan Lee Williams.
Liam Merrick Sloma.
Joseph Brady Orr.
Jasmine Pinekel.
Destiny Page McGinnis.
Micah Samuel Campbell.
William Thomas Prickett.
Caden Anthony Ramos.
Kai Maverick Dose.
Shane Allen Peeney.
Deegan Jack Hilton.
Gavin Errol Hoos.
Michael Gregory Webb.
David Wesley Hines.
Brian Zachary Allen.
Gabriel Michael Cotterill.
Peyton Randy Hudson.
Tristan Dane Clark.
Bryce Daniel Davis.
Braden Dwayne Fern.
Grant Parker Myers.
Jonah Sullivan Yates.
Drew Evan Finney.
Hudson Noah Hendricks.
Brody Dean Flannery.
Maddox Ethan Hurd.
Hunter Samuel Meeker. I think we gotta slow down.
Okay. Okay, wait. Jacob Noah Carter.
Joseph William Cusimano.
Jackson Wayne Bratcher.
Katie Beth Kincaid.
Riley Dawn Amy.
Emily Lynn Jackson.
Ella Rose Fillmore. Levi Cooper.
Keegan Tyler Hughes.
Jared Troy Neeson. Oh.
We're going to have to stop you here. We're getting a little clogged up. System's a little slow here. Matthew Allen James Rice. Okay, this is. We're getting a little clogged up.
Okay, oh wait. Jack David White.
Gunnar Lee Franklin.
Jacob Allen Seidel.
Spencer Ryan Lazarus.
Olivia Marie Cole.
Alexis Cheyenne Bishop.
Paisley May Noland.
Cameron Dean Wells.
Jaden Lee Graham.
Awesome. Brianna Elizabeth Galucci.
Jordan Kelly Ann Gray.
Destiny Ann Ryan.
Ariana Noel Matias.
Jaden Dragos.
Mason David Heron.
Ava Renee Barnes.
Avery Elise.
Alexis Danielle Queen.
Riley Nicole Nunez.
Jackson Patrick Stell.
Gavin Michael Lawhead.
Diana Jamileth Ballesteros.
Jose Angel Pacheo Meja.
Damian Alexander Bacher.
Aiden Andrew Risley.
Gregory Dylan Duggar.
Serenity Raylyn Bundy.
Grace Raylyn Bundy.
Logan Lewis Harriman.
Kyle Edward Jones.
Andrew Vang.
Leo Vang.
Kading Breeding.
Carrie Jo Huffman.
Zetta Rose Harden.
Dustin Lee Jennings.
Emily Lohr.
Britiana Lohr.
Savita Moi.
Aaron Lee Thomas.
Rylan Alexander Hutchins.
Austin Reed Choate.
Bryson Derek Thomas.
Logan Dale Limbacher.
Ryder William Robertson.
Madison Lynn Stomp.
Zachary Aaron Gibson.
Skylar Eugene Herring.
Hunter Michael McBee.
Trevor Lee Ramone.
Corey Adam Davis.
Adrian Reese White.
Chloe Josephine Carr.
Haley Grace Emery.
Tylee Jacks.
Brody Alden Williams.
Jackson Jr. Wilson.
I'm going to wait a second. We're getting a little fun there. Give me 5 seconds. Damian Alexander Pasatopa.
Zaid Nathaniel Cole.
Cash Lee Douglas.
Edward Lynn Dick.
Cash Patrick Clayton.
Preston Fox Downey.
Caden Lee Still.
Zane Anthony McGee.
Carly Marie Acey.
Rhett Tyler Burwell.
Malaya Azriel Rodriguez.
Mia Jaylee Moore.
Emily Rose Jurado Wilson.
Cheyenne Healy Warnock.
Miley Blue Duncan.
Carlos Bojorquez.
Jorge Garcia.
Caden Christopher Stocco.
Brooke Morgan Myers.
Deacon Olson.
Sage Kanan Duty.
Brenna K. Schubert.
Alvaro Gabriel Perez.
Christopher Derek Harris.
Aiden Dwayne Deathridge.
Celia M. Chang.
Riley Lynn Remy.
Tegan Noel Hall.
Riley Doan.
Annika Grace Wood.
Natalia Perez.
Kylie Ocean Metcalf.
Tyler Bellinger.
Carissa Madeline Choate.
Bailey Suzanne Mars.
Dennis Noah Kelsey.
Austin James Normandin.
Jamila Tao.
Selena Thor.
Skylar Lee.
Jisoo Benjamin Lee.
Maya J.L. Riviera.
She said Bailey Jane Marco.
Yeah.
Here, get a little closer. Bailey Jane Marquardt.
Andrew Lloyd Johnson.
Graduates, please rise. Dr. Hogan, Mr. Stout, members of the Collinsville Board of Education. These students have hereby fulfilled the requirements set forth by our board and the state of Oklahoma. Graduates, you may move your tassels. Allow me to present the Collinsville High School graduating class of 2025. When you are